Okay, kind of a random video, but I saw that it was May 4th coming up, and I realized I love the Clone Wars. Like, when I was a child, I was so excited to watch the show every time it premiered, and it was my childhood. So I figured, I rewatched some bits of it, and it inspired me to just, I don't know, just do a tier list. I decided, hey, out of the blue, what if I just tier rank all of the villains I can think of from the Clone Wars? It's a huge list, and I was Googling, like, a lot of them, and I didn't even know some of the names, like fucking Sanjay Rash, Karina the Great, okay, like, I just want to make this video just to kind of highlight all these crazy ass characters from the Clone Wars and just kind of vibe out, make a real chill video with my honest opinions on these villains. Now, instead of doing S tier, ABC, I'm doing it through Jedi. So Chosen One is S tier, Master is A tier, Knight is B, Padawan is C, and Wack is like below a Padawan. When you're below a Padawan, you're whack, homie. Okay. Most of these people aren't Force sensitive, but you get the point. And of course, spoilers are active. If you've not seen the series, maybe this isn't the best video to click on because I'll just be going balls to the wall spoilers for each character. This is my first time doing like a tier list thing, so we'll just see how it goes. I'm just gonna go like out of nowhere. Merrick. Where's he at? Merrick is that dude voiced by Greg Proops, the comedian, and he's like the ultimate bitch. Like, he like tried to, he did the old-fashioned the bad guy tells everyone's their master plan enough to get killed. Like, he is whack. He's a whack villain. He did not last long at all. So this is gonna go by quick. 224. If you don't know who 224 is, he's the battle droid that was killed by Yoda in the very first episode. I personally think that he was caught off guard, and I think that if he hadn't noticed that Yoda was coming to kill him from inside his tank, I think he could have easily bested Yoda. He's going in the Chosen One category. He's number one. Sobek. Sobek is that lizard man. There's a lot of lizard men here, but Sobek is the one lizard man who ran the prison. He ran Alcatraz, and he kind of got like, he had a cool voice. He's voiced by James Arnold Taylor, same guy as Obi-Wan, but he kind of was not quite whack enough, but he's not that cool. He kind of was dumb. Speaking of dumb, where's that one guy? I don't know, they're all kind of dumb. Here's Connacht. I don't know. He's the guy who stole R2-D2. He was like okay, but all he wanted was money, and that was his ultimate downfall. So I'm going Padawan also. Below Sobek. Sobek could easily like whip Connacht's butt, and we know that. Let's see. Count Dooku. Come on, we'll go through this. Count fucking Dooku. I used to keep thinking he was my dad when I was a little kid, because he looked like him. My dad looked like an old guy. So, come on. He's like Lord Tyrannus. He's named after, like, a dinosaur. I'd say Master. Master's the vibe. A lot of vibes here. Robanino, speaking of a vibe, he's that little bubble thing that went with Cad Bane. Like, he's alright. He's alright. He's good in my books, The little bubble dude. This is Lot Dodd. Yeah, he's the guy who owned the shield thing. He was a whack dude. He's kind of a bitch. He cried a lot. And he's voiced by Sulu. That is the one good thing. George Takei. There's a lot of cool celebrities that have voiced characters in here. Like, here's Pre Vizsla. He's voiced by Jon Favreau. Pre Vizsla. I'm gonna rank him. I really liked Pre Vizsla, but he was such a bitch. Like, he lost every single fight. So I'm gonna put him in Knight. Like, he was cool. He's so cool, but he sucked, Same with Grievous. I'm putting Grievous here in Knight. I know, right? Crazy. Why am I putting him Knight? Because he sucked. General Grievous, ran away so much. He was cool, But then, like, once one of his disposable hands got cut off, he was like, I'm out, bitch. This person is Kato. Kato disguised as Jedi Master. Kato regular above Sobek, but in Padawan. And Boba Fett. I hate Boba Fett. Like the kid Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett. I don't even know if I love Boba Fett as an adult, because he was whack too, but like he's so cool. There are all these characters that are so cool, but they just don't know how to do anything when it comes to fighting. Hondo is going in Chosen One. Hondo was the pirate guy. He's in like so many episodes, and he's either a good guy or a bad guy. Never in between. It's so weird. That's what's great about pirates, is I don't know. And he was funny. He's a funny guy. R3, I believe. That's the golden droid sent by Grievous to be Anakin's replacement, and he was when R2-D2 was stolen. Like, R3 got a lot of shit done, honestly, for being a bad guy. Because bad guys don't usually get shit done in Star Wars, but R3 got some shit done. So I'm putting him above fucking Grievous. Like, if R3 didn't get killed by R2, he would have still been wrecking shit. I think this Grievous's doctor droid was really cool also. I'm gonna put him in Master. Like, he got shit done. He wasn't there long, but he got shit done. Next up, I think we're going to Pharaoh Argaius, I think is his name. This is the guy who looked like Prince Charming, and he was wearing blue clone trooper armor. And he betrayed everyone to get fucking Newt Gunray out of all the people out of prison. And then he instantly got wrecked by Ventress. So, I'm gonna put him in whack, but above Boba Fett. Speaking of Ventress, we should just do her. Ventress is a really cool villain. She went through a really good arc in the show. I wish that her arc was continued in the Disney series because, you know, we didn't really get that final conclusion for her character. So, I'm gonna put her below Count Dooku, but she's a Master. I liked Ventress a lot. Let's see, we might as well do another Sith. I'm saving Darth Maul towards the end. I'm doing Savage. Savage Opress was created by Mother Talzin and Ventress to kill Dooku. He's another character where he's really cool, but he didn't do much. But I'm gonna put him right there for now. I don't know yet. Maybe this list will change a bit, but what won't change is Almec being at the bottom of whack. He is such a slimy dude. Prime Minister Almec was such a like, he just was such a kiss ass. Not a fan of him. Here's the DJ guy, Wat Tambor, the guy who went, you know, that thing where he's doing the dance thing. It's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty cool. I'd put him in Master. I'd put him above Knight. How about that? Mother Talzin. I think she's really cool. Bottom of Master. Actually, above the Doctor Droid. Like, she could beat the Doctor Droid. But, Mother Talzin is cool. She's like the literal witch of Star Wars. We don't get a lot of that in Star Wars magic. I mean, we do with the Force, but not like dark witchcraft. Here's Dr. Nulvar Vindi with the blue shadow of Iris. Yes. Padawan. That dude was annoying. Brick. He was the bounty hunter who trained clone troopers. That was an interesting plot point to see that bounty hunters would train clone cadets. I wish they explored that further in the show, but what we see is what we get with the Clone Wars, and I'm gonna put him top Padawan. He's above Kato. Like, he wasn't that bad of a guy, but he was the antagonist to the Domino Squad, so only makes sense. Newt Gunray is the ultimate Waxter, so I'm putting him at the top of bottom. SpongeBob is the only cool thing about him, is he was voiced by Tom Kenny. I love Tom Kenny, so there you go. Trench. We're putting Trench bottom master. Trench was a really cool villain. I thought he looked cool, like he was one of the coolest looking villains. Speaking of coolest looking villain, we're putting Karina the Great in Knight. We're putting her above Savage. Karina the Great is the Geonosius queen that lived underground in her little like sex dungeon where she was squirting out all the zombie Geonosians and the worms. Oh, dude, I forgot to add the worms into this tier list. Okay, so Brainworm is the top chosen one. Like, a fucking worm. One worm took out a whole squad of clone troopers. Like, Grievous, eat your heart out, dude. The worms are the best antagonist in all of the Clone Wars. Don't at me. Zero the Hutt is, like, kind of a bitch.
Oh, it's so bright out here. Oh my god. Why couldn't we do this at night when it's cooler?
But, I put him. I always thought it was a her, but it's a him, Zero. I'm putting him above Ganok, though. And Poggle, the lesser. Poggle? I liked Poggle. I'll put him in Padawan also. Like, they serve their purpose, but there's not a lot of character development. Like, look at all the character development that 224 got. Okay, and he's the top one. You know what? I'm gonna stop memeing. Hondo is definitely above 224. Aura Singh. Aura Singh was pretty cool, but again, cool, but she lost a lot. She didn't get a lot of good shit, so I'm putting her below Pre-Vizsla. Lot Dodd is the senator for the Newt Gunray separatist organization thing, I don't know. And he had a really cool hat. I loved his hat, so I'll put him top of Padawan. Who's the shark guy? I keep forgetting his name. There's this fucking bad guy that's literally a shark in the show. Riff Tamson? I would have never got that. Riff Tamson. Fucking Riff Tamson gets a master. He's so goofy looking. Speaking of goofy, where's a Castus? Castus was a poor Castus, man. He just wanted out. He just wanted out of his situation. And he got out, but he got riggedy wrecked, so I'm putting him bottom of night. All my homies cried when Castus died. Loathsome. General Loathsome was the guy, the first villain we really see in the Clone Wars, because he's in the theatrical film, which I loved going to see the theatrical film with my friends when I was like 7 or 8. I was so hyped, dude, to see that. Oh man, that was the first Star Wars I saw in theaters officially. So I'm gonna put Loathsome above below Sobek. Sobek, you know what? I'm putting Sobek a bit higher. Sobek was kind of fire. He's a chill dude. I'm putting him still in Padawan, but above Poggle. Now we got Krell. Pong Krell was such a cool guy. He was so surprising that he's the villain of a Jedi, marching his clones out to death, just like how Grievous does with droids. So I'm putting him in Master, mid-Master. You can see I'm saving the cat people, because I don't really remember this storyline very much. The furries, dude. We've got the furries. We've got Atai Molek. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I don't remember what he did. I think he was like part of the slave labor crew. I don't know. I'll put him above Ganok. Padawan. Now, this is a female furry lady. She's the queen furry. Her name's Mirage Skintel. I'll put her, for all the furry fans coming in here, I'll help a brother out. I'm putting her above Asajj in Master, just to help the homies out. Here's another furry shit. Here's Bosk. For all my Geico insurance fetishes out there. Bosk wasn't in here much. He wasn't. I wish there was more characterization from Bosk. All he is just a snarling lizard dude. I'll put him below Grievous, but above Castus. Cad Bane. I'm putting Cad Bane in Chosen One. You fucking believe it, dude. Cad Bane was such a cool dude. Chad Bane. More like fucking Chad Bane. Oh man. Okay. Who else? Mok Took is the dude who had he had like a light thing that went red, blue all the time. I don't know. Like, he was really smart. Like, he knew how to combat Anakin's fighting styles. Like, with the fighter planes, with the jets. With the jets, with the ships. I don't know. It's been a while. But he got riggedy wrecked, though. So I'll put him below Grievous. Gar Saxon is like the coolest Mandalorian armor ever, but he kind of just stood there, you know? Like, there wasn't much from his character. I'm gonna put him, you know what? I'm gonna put him below Pre-Vizsla, though. He was really cool. Like, all the Mandos, they go down there. Except for Boba. Okay. Here's someone you may not recognize, but I recognize in my heart as a Clone Wars villain. Call Teska is like a dude who's the same species as Wat Tambor, but he's so OP, and he was the villain in the Clone Wars video game. And I specifically remember waiting until day one to purchase it on PS2, and I played this shit out of the game. I thought it was so fun, but everyone hated it. Like, the critics hated it. I didn't get it, because I was like a little 8-year-old me, and I loved it. And he was so hard to beat. Like, you fought him like 4 times in the game. So he's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him above Grievous's doctor. I don't remember what the king was. This guy's like Sanjay Rash. Homie's named Rash. Like, nah. Sanjay Eczema. Like, nah, we're not a fan. Not a fan of the homie here. We'll put him below Ganoct. Ganoct is such a cooler name than Sanjay Rash. Here's Darth Bane. Or like the ghost of Darth Bane that Yoda fought. You know what? He kind of went out like a bitch. I'm gonna put him at bottom of night. Bo-Katana's a character that I really enjoy for some odd reason. Top of master. Alright. We got Darth Sidious. I'll just do Darth Sidious, get him out of the way. He should have been utilized so much more in the show. Like, he had one good fight scene with Darth Maul, and that's it. So, he's still a master, of course, but I'm putting him above Krell. It only makes sense. Rush Clovis, big time Rush. We got this dude who's Padme's ex. You know, like, he was cool, but he died. So, I'm gonna put him top of Padawan. Rip Clovis. Tarkin was a real annoying British guy in the show. So, we love us some annoying British villains. I'll put him bottom of night. We got Slick. I like the idea of a clone trooper being a traitor to the military, but he was only in 1 episode, so it was like a one and done. So I'm going to put him bottom of night. Actually, Tarkin is always going to be at the bottom of night now. He's the new bottom, bitch. We got 2 left. I'm going to do... It's either Maul or this lizard guy, and I forget the lizard guy's name. It's like Garnock, I think. I don't know. He's the lizard guy who captured Ahsoka and actually, like, he hunted Jedi for sport. Like, just as a hobby, he hunted Jedi. Granted, they were Padawans, but still, Ahsoka's a fucking Padawan. She fucks shit up in the show. So, like, big ups to the lizard man here from Geico. Like, he just straight up stepped up and decided, I'm just gonna hunt Jedi. I'm putting him above Darth Sidious. Okay? Garnock. Cool guy. Maul. We saved the best for last, Darth Maul. I'm so glad that they brought him back to life. Like, when it was announced back in Season 3, like, Mother Talzin was like, you have to find your brother, to Savage. I was, like, almost crying. I'm like, yes, please. He is going at the Chosen One. Bottom of Chosen One. Because Hondo and Cad Bane and 224 are the iconic villains here. But there's all these other great ones. All the ones in Master I consider to be amazing. No doubt about it. Knight, they're like, okay, you know? Well, Grievous is cool. Like, there's a lot of cool characters here. Vizsla, Grievous, Gar Saxon, Aurra Sing, Savage, all them. They're all cool, but they don't do anything. Darth Maul took over Mandalore in like a day. Okay? He took over a planet in a day. You can't beat that. Pre-Vizsla got riggedy wrecked by Darth Maul, okay? So you can't come at me when I rank him low. Alright, so this is my tier ranking for the Clone Wars villains. Let me know what you think about this. And big ups to the Star Wars homies today. It's May the 4th, so may the Force be with you. And yeah, I may do more Clone Wars videos. I don't know. It's kind of fun to relive childhood vibes. And this was definitely a childhood vibe making this list and this video. So thank you all very much for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon. And catch you on the flip side, homies. Bye-bye.